Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about Mason. You guys are going to learn so many things about him that I've never talked about, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Mason was born January 1st, 2018. He was our little New Year's baby. He was actually 5 weeks early, so we weren't planning on having him for like about another month. He only weighed 4 pounds and 20 ounces, so yes, he was really tiny. Preemie clothes couldn't even fit him, they were huge on him. The first couple months were pretty hard. I live in Indiana and my entire family lives in Chicago, so for the most part I was alone a lot with him. And I had to learn everything on my own. I would call my mom so many times asking her hundreds and hundreds of questions. How do I do this? What happens if this is going on? Like, what do I do? But she was there every step of the way. When Mason was about 6 weeks old, we had to rush him to the hospital because he wasn't breathing properly. The moment we got to the hospital, they put him on a nebulizer machine and that worked wonders. He felt 100 times better, but we still stood there for about 3 weeks that we stood at the hospital. And after that, he was doing way better. To this day, he still uses a nebulizer machine, just like me. I have asthma, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have asthma just like me. I know a lot of moms say this about their kids, but I got very lucky with Mason. Mason was an extremely amazing baby. He slept through the night. He rarely cried. He would only cry when he was hungry or needed his diaper changed. But besides that, he was the best. The only thing I did have trouble with him is breastfeeding. He was not having it. He hated it. When Mason was around 1.5, almost 2 years old, we put him in speech and developmental therapy. We wanted him to get help on his speech because he wasn't really saying any words for his age, and we just wanted him to get better with his motor skills, and the therapy helped a lot. It helped so much. At the age of 3, Mason graduated out of the therapy program, and they gave us the opportunity to have him start pre-K at a pretty early age. And we took it. We were like, yes, of course, if that's gonna help him with his speech and everything else, of course, we're gonna do it. In order for Mason to start pre-K, he had to get tested into the school. So we took him, I think it was like a Tuesday, and it was a 2-day test. He was getting tested on so many things like motor skills, his speech, everything. And I wasn't able to be with him while he was getting tested, so it was so scary for me. In my head, I'm like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder if he's doing everything right. I wonder if he's giving it his all. And I just hated it. I hated being away from him for that 1 hour that they were doing the test. It was scary for me. On the second day of the exam, Mason was playing a little bit longer with the teachers, and I was just filling out paperwork. When the exam was over, the teacher came out and she walked me into a room, which was as big as a closet. It was a small room. And the weird thing is that she just started asking me random questions about Mason. How he plays with other kids, how does he interact with other kids. And in my head, I'm like, why are you asking me this? Like, what's going on? And I was getting frustrated because she just kept beating around the bush and she wasn't just being honest and straightforward with me. So at the end of our conversation, she just stated that she's seen early signs of autism in Mason. I'm not gonna lie, I was in denial because some of the things that she says that he wasn't doing there, he does every single day at home. So I was confused. I'm like, no, he does that all the time at home. And when they do a test, when they test him, there's a certain way they have to ask questions and there's a certain way that the kids have to answer. And Mason wasn't doing that. At this point, she just kept describing things that Mason wasn't doing the right way. And in my head, I just wanted to lean over and smack the heck out of her because she was literally judging my baby, like saying all these things that he's not doing right. And I was just frustrated. I was so mad. At this point, I had to relax, take a step back. and just hear the teacher out. Hear all the recommendations she's gonna give me and just take it in. At the end of our conversation, she gave me a packet full of paperwork and different schools to look into to see which ones me and his dad want him to attend. At this time, Mason came running back into the room, gave me the biggest hug, and at that point, he reassured me that this is what he needs and we're gonna get through this together. So we left the building and we walked to my car, and yes, I cried all over again in my car. I had to let it all out. The reason why I was crying a lot was because I was scared. I was scared on how people were going to treat Mason, how they're gonna act with him. I was just scared for that. The first person I talked to about all this was my brother. I called him when I was in the car and I told him everything that was going on, and he made me feel 10 times better. He reassured me that everything's gonna be okay, Mason's gonna get all the help that he needs, and that I'm not alone. I have him and my entire family behind me, and they're gonna be there to help me every single step of the way. And that's exactly what my family's been doing lately. They've been there for me every single step of the way. Every time I need questions to be answered, they would help me find those answers, and they're there just rooting Mason on, just keep pushing him to do greater and loving him a little bit extra just because of this, what's going on. And they're amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better family myself. I am truly blessed. You guys have no idea how hard this was for me to record. I know that there's some people out there that are very mean, rude, and disrespectful, and I just wanted to protect Mason as much as possible away from those people. But I also know that there's moms out there that are going through the same thing I am, and I want those parents to know that they're not alone, that we're in this together. We are all here learning as we go. We might not always have the answers, but we're here to support each other, and that's all we could do right now. Our kids are our teachers. We're learning from them because we have to learn how to talk to them, how to communicate with them, how they're going to learn, how we need to teach them, because this is all new to them as well. So we have to understand that we're not always going to have the answers, but we will all figure it out together. If there are any parents out there with kids with autism or showing early signs of autism, please subscribe to my channel. I want us to learn from each other and help each other out through this time. I want to learn from you guys, and maybe I'm doing things that you guys never thought of doing for your kids, and maybe that's going to help your kid. You never know. I just want us to learn from each other and be each other's support group, because nowadays it's pretty hard to talk about things like this. But anyways, you guys have no idea how amazing it feels to finally talk about it. It feels so good. You guys have no idea. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and please leave comments down below and let me know the way you guys found out your kid was autistic, or if he's showing early signs of it. I want to learn from you guys as well. So please comment down below anything you guys want, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.